The fourth game, ladies and gentlemen, in the series, the best of 7 series between Sweden and Norway. To the top right, we have Hope. And Hope is giving Sweden a lot of hope that they will advance to the semi-finals, since he was the player who was called out after Snoot won the initial ZDZ against Zunster. And since then, Hope has shown us 2 victories, one against Snoot and the other one against Targa. So he put 2 points onto the board and is now up against the third player of Team Norway, which is Aiki, starting to the bottom of the map. The Norwegian player, not really the big hitter that you would want in this situation, not really the guy that is in everybody's head when it comes down to a strong Finnish player. Sorry, not Finnish, but of course Norwegian player. And somehow I'm always just falling back to Finland. I have no idea why exactly. I love the country, but yeah, this is just overdoing it a little bit. But as I've been saying, Aiki, if you are talking about a Finnish... again! A Norwegian player! What's going on here? Okay, a Norwegian player that is gonna be strong. The 2 that come to mind are Targa and also, of course, Snoot, but you wouldn't really automatically think about Aiki. That doesn't make him bad, but it definitely makes him less experienced on an international stage than the 2 fellas that are currently playing in his team here at the Nation Wars for Norway, not for Finland. To the top right, we have Hope, still going strong with a spawning pool first. And, well, let's see how exactly this is gonna plan out for him in the long run. For now, we have him at least with the hatch on the low ground. We do see the Nexus for Aiki. And Aiki is in a situation where there's definitely quite a lot on the line for Norway. If he doesn't win this game here, then suddenly Sweden is up with the 3-1. And the ace player for Norway would be forced out. So there's quite a bit of pressure on Aiki's shoulders. And that's one of the things why it surprises me a bit that he is the 3rd player. I would have expected him to be the 2nd player, because this might be something that messes with him. I'm not quite sure what kind of mindset he's usually in, but there are definitely players that are affected by a situation like this. First of all, you're suddenly playing on a stage where you are you're casted by 5 different streams. In total there are 10,000 viewers that are watching whatever you do. You play for your country, you are the last player in the regular rotation. That puts quite some pressure onto you. I don't know if he's one of the players that gets nervous in these situations, especially since this isn't really an offline event. This is still all online, so you're sitting at home in an environment and a setup that you are used to, but still it messes with a few people, and that's something that has been talked about by players in the past already. A lot of people mentioned that. Some players are not affected at all by a situation like this. I don't know Aiki personally, so I can't tell which kind he is, but that's why I'm a bit surprised to see him as the 3rd player and not the 2nd. For me, it made perfect sense to send Snoot out first. Targa I would probably rather have used as the 3rd player, but I guess one of the thought processes was that Targa is another great ZDZ player, and that's why they wanted to have them out, because Sweden is currently just using an all-Zerg lineup in this particular match. Since Moro was replaced by Hope, Moro couldn't make it, so Hope is now the new player for Team Sweden. And it worked out for them so far. 29 harvesters against 25, 3 bases, or the 3rd now taken for Hope, and we see the forge on the low ground for Aiki. The Zerglings running into his main base now. Force field here a little bit too late, and well, one of those links is gonna die, but the 2nd one should be able to just sneak in and get some additional scouting information. There's no real tech put down just yet, so we do not see a Stargate or a Robo. We have none of that, no Twilight Council. He's just just has the forge, and that's about it. So we will see really soon what the tech of choice is for Aiki and what he wants to do to take down his opponent. We could also, of course, see Gateway Aggression. We do not see a Chrono Boost there just yet. Maybe even a 3rd base. 6 minutes into the game, we've seen the 3rd bases like this, and there it is indeed. The Overlord is already moving in, so Hope will find out that there is a 3rd base, and with that knowledge, he might decide to play this a bit more aggressive than he initially wanted to, or he just falls back into a macro style and is going for that. So to the top right, we currently see another gas was taken for Hope. He has 2 gases, is taking 2 more on the low ground, and that will allow him to move straight into, let's say, Mutalisk if he wants to. Could of course just play this also a little bit more traditional, but Mutalisks are definitely an option that he has against a player that goes for such an early 3rd base, because it's going to be very difficult for Aiki to defend his bases against Mutalisks if they just bounce between the three of them on a map like merry-go-round. You can just go from one base to another quite easily. Hallucinated Phoenixes are making their way over from main base to natural to third base, just confirming the harvester count, having also, of course, a quick glimpse at potential hidden tech. That's something that you want to find out about as soon as you can. And Aiki is heading into a massive amount of gateways. They are being used as part of the wall here to shield that nexus, and that's a really interesting SimCity that he has. It's also very, very scary, at least for Hope. I do not think that Hope saw that yet. We're gonna double check. No, he didn't. He actually didn't even see the third base, which is interestingly enough. I thought that he really moved in and tried to find out what's going on there, but he didn't. So this is a lot of potential gateway aggression that we see now for Aiki, whereas Hope is indeed starting with a Spire, but he also has a completed Roachborn. So why the Queen is attacking the lair, I cannot tell you. The Queen apparently getting like angry. Maybe she had a fit or something and is now has to be like, yeah, treated mentally. The Queen is like ill and it couldn't deal anymore with like laying all these eggs. And it's like, I'm not a breeding machine, damn you. I don't want to lay eggs the entire time and go for injects. I want to go on a vacation. I want to buy shoes and go shopping, get another handbag, leave me alone. So the Queen just like completely breaks apart, has like a mental breakdown, and well, attacks the hatch or the lair, whatever it was. It's over apparently. So I guess Carrigan slapped her left and right once or twice, and now the Queen is back in line and starting those injects once again like it's supposed to be. Like a good Queen. Overseers now are also in the game, and those Overseers have not only confirmed the base down here, but also, of course, all the gateways. We see Blink being researched. That's something that Hope has just been able to see as well. Fourth base for Hope is also being built, and he goes straight into a Hydra den as well. Mutalisks, 10 of them are being produced. That's not going to help against the Link Stalkers, but that's going to help to keep your opponent at home, to make sure that he doesn't move out. Because yes, we have cannons, but we do not see enough to really stop the Mutalisks. And the Roaches and the Lings are just moving in, trying to dance between the natural and the third base. No, not able to do a lot there. Maybe with a snipe on one of the cannons, that would be great. And he could make sure that the Mutalisks have another chance of moving in. But for him, it's really just a matter of making sure that he can put his opponent into his place, and that means his main base at the bottom, so that he doesn't move out. So he's trying to blindside him with the Mutalisks for now, but Hydras is, of course, one of the tools that he really wants to utilize to kill Aiki. Aiki with a decent game though. 54 army supply against 76, harvest account of 70 against 76, so pretty decent here. Has also the 3 base economy, and the Mutalisks are moving in now and trying to take that apart, that economy that we just talked about. And there we go, 2 killed, 3 killed, no pull yet. There comes the pull, 8 harvesters take it out, kills 10 in total, and moves straight into the main base to accomplish the same feat right here. More, kills 3 more, kills a 4th, a 5th, oh, loses Mutalisks now, and not only a few, he loses a lot of Mutalisks. Wow, Hope, holy Mutalisk Batman. I mean, this took down way too many units. Stalkers could blink down, then don't do it just yet. A snipe at the base maybe, 20 harvesters killed, that's quite something, but he lost a lot of Mutalisks in the process, 8 in total. Wow, exposing the Immortals like this, that's not healthy. That is not healthy at all, and now Roaches and Hydras are moving in with only 1 Immortal left. Hope is suddenly in a 160 supply position against 123. Very, very well done there. And he's still on 4 bases. The harvester count is currently 56 against 76. That's exactly what we had there earlier. So let's find out how Aiki is going to play this from here on out. Resources lost definitely in his favor, but with all that extra mining that we saw for Hope, I don't think he cares about that too much. It's Hydras, Hydras, and he's building Hydras, whereas we see extended thermal lands now chrono boosted. The Mutalisks are still doing damage. Apparently he doesn't see that. Wow, loses another 2. He doesn't have a lot of Mutalisks left, but those alone are just sneaking in and doing some damage, and that's all that they were supposed to do. A few Mutalisks to take down the harvester count here. He maybe threw them away a little bit too much, but yeah, bye-bye Mothership Throw. It was nice, Like, oh, apparently he has, like, yeah, he takes pity on the Mothership Throw, doesn't take it down just yet, but he doesn't like Colossi. So the Colossus is down, and Hope is going for it. Force fields here trying to shut him out for now. 100 army supply against 53, plus 2 attack upgrades for damage against the only plus 1 upgrade. Hydras with the DPS, a lot of Stalkers. They are moving back now. They are already in trouble. That Mothership Core is still alive, kicking. I'm very, very surprised. I thought he would have sniped that immediately. There's nothing more fulfilling than taking down a Mothership Core. This is like the moment where you said, like, alright, I don't care if I lose the game any longer, at least I killed the Mothership Core. That's how much Zerg players hate Mothership Cores. Terrans, by the way, too. Terrans probably hated even more than Zerg. So, well, that wall is still in place. The cannon taken out, and that, oh, he wants to cut his path of retreat off. He's already moving in. He baited him. Oh my god, Hope is a master baiter. I mean, that was so skillfully done here. He moves in again from the left side. He just baited his opponent to the left and cuts off his path of retreat. And now Aiki he is forced to fight. He's forced to fight, and he has to. More Stalkers going down their resources lost in favor of Aiki still, but only by the smallest of margins. And it's time to snipe the rest of the Stalkers. More Stalkers are being eliminated. Oh my god, and the Harvesters. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh my god. 14 being taken down. And this is horrible. 19 lost already. And he loses the Stalkers to Hope. Annihilates Aiki after he took down Snoot and also Targa. He leaves Norway no hope whatsoever. The ace player, he has to win 3 in a row now. And, well, if Hope takes down the ace player as well, he will have all killed